UNITY. All right, guys, we're back. And again, Jamarcus got a chance to try his own drink and finish the food. Walk them through kind of what you're thinking and did it work?
So yes, what I did come up with did work. Now mind you, this is the ginger whiskey highball. So 2 ounces of bourbon whiskey. I use Old Forester, club soda, in this case Topo Chico. Library and Company's fiery ginger syrup.
Why you keep saying the company name?
Just because people are going to ask, hey, what's the brand of syrup that you use? And it's
Oh,
very
really?
specific too. I mean,
So the syrups matter that much?
they do matter. They do matter. You can't just get no syrup off the shelf and go, oh yeah, no, it matters. Just like I always say, fresh is always better than getting the store-bought lemon juice, right? Fresh squeeze is always better. So in this case, they do a really good job with their syrups in general and some of the other stuff that they make. So shout out to them. But yeah, in this case, simplicity is key. I wanted to complement the drink, or complement the food without it taking away from the dish, and also without it overpowering the dish. And if anything, leaving you refreshed and wanting to go back for more. So in this case, every bite that I take a sip of that, complements the spice that's in there, refreshes my palate, and makes me want to go back for more in every single bite. So my drink did do what it needed to do.
Yeah, and do you know, how would you say that you think about drinks? Because, you know, I think about food and textures in a way that, I don't want to say make my style of cooking unique, because I don't think it's that unique. It's just me scratching my curiosity.
Yeah, no, I mean, not the same way, just how like when you put all the food together, everything's supposed to do something, right? You have a savory component in there, you have an acidic component in there,
I like textures and stuff.
textures, all those things. Drinks are the same way. There's going to be the acidic component in here, which if I were to add lemon juice, that would be it. But in this case, the soda is going to bring the texture. The ginger syrup is going to bring that little bit of savoriness in terms of just some of that spice in there that's going to actually complement the dish. So drinks are almost kind of the same way. And so that's how I think about it. Okay, what does this need? What is it missing? I need to bring this in here to kind of bring this up and balance that out in terms of maybe some more sweetness to take this down a little bit, or do I need to add more of this to bring this up and hence that? It's the same thing with food, just like when you're playing with the spices and stuff, right? Where you're putting things in together, you're like, you know what? If I add this, it's going to do this to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same concept with drinks. So even when I watch y'all do the coffee stuff at times, I can already see, I'm like, okay, I can see why that may or may not work, just even based off the liquids, because liquids can be very finicky. When you're doing milk, I've done milk and drinks before. Milk can completely change the drink completely if you don't know how to incorporate it the correct way.
Like what? Like something like a White Russian.
Exactly. If you do a White Russian, you shake that. It's that. Oh, I guess I can cuss on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked. But if you just add in the right component, you give it a good stir, it does exactly what it needs to do. Just like you don't shake bourbon or whiskey in general.
Really?
I watch people shake Manhattans, completely destroys the drink.
And why is that? I didn't know that you weren't supposed to shake a bourbon.
Well, think about it like this: if you go through when you're shaking, what happens when you pour whiskey in over ice? The ice immediately starts melting, right?
Uh-huh.
So imagine when you start shaking, you're expediting that dilution process tremendously. Versus if you stir it. Okay? So if you're shaking it, you're diluting.
So the stir is how you keep the flavors there.
Correct. So stirring is basically relatively mixing the ingredients without having to take away the integrity of the whiskey or the bourbon away. But if you shake it, you take all that away, there's no flavor. It's just like it tightens up, right? Mm-hmm. It tightens up just like if you were to pull a bourbon that was chilled, right?
Yeah.
Tightens up. You still want to be able to get all those notes and all those components and flavor characteristics. So that's why you stir it versus shake it.
Well, guys, I think that there's a way in which Jamarcus can share his whiskey concoctions with you guys, and we'd love for him to figure out his process. What I would say is the Bundery has given us all perspective on how to consume whiskey. He's been a bartender or was tending to a bar for how long? Jesus, man. Jesus Christ. I'm talking about that scraping you're doing on that. This Negro's the loudest eater in the world when it comes to that. It's worse than being in the classroom with a chalkboard.
You made the food that good. I'm sorry. Every grain of rice on this plate.
That brother over there eating like this is his last meal.
If I did have one of those, I knew what I called it.
What did old Gerard Butler say in that one movie? He wanted a Del Frisco steak.
He did, but It's so crazy. I actually used that in my interview when I interviewed to work at Del Frisco.
Oh, did you?
I did. I was like, man, you guys have such a great establishment, even if you're being featured in movies like Law Abiding Citizen, for example. Most people would have missed it, but I heard it when they said Del Frisco's, and I want this steak, and now I'm like, man. I'm like, oh man, that's so crazy. You picked that out. Yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
Yep.
They didn't know that he was a movie fanatic.
That part right there.
You know,
But I'm sorry, what was the reason I got sidetracked? 'Cause I'm distracted.
story of his life. He's like, what's going on? Oh, I forgot. Lost my train of thought. I should have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what was the question?
Look, I didn't forgot. Fooling with you. Guys, that didn't hoop, man. I was something pertaining to the blendery and whiskey.
Something like that, man.
Was it?
I don't know. Y'all can drop it in the comments, man. And maybe we'll
Yeah, because we got to move on. But at any hoop, man, very good drink, very good pouring or pairing per se. Super good meal. So it worked itself out.
Oh, you asked me how long I was in the industry for.
Oh, that's what I look. See, bing, bing,
I've been in the
bong.
industry for 15 years. I've bartended for half of that.
Really?
So about 8 years. 8 years of bartending, and I got to learn from some of the best.
And what is the key component to being successful in a bar setting?
Definitely keep an open mind. Work with a sense of urgency.
Don't be sitting around there waiting too long.
Waiting, man. That part. Just have fun. Have fun with it. Obviously, that was the other part. Some of my best shifts is because we had the most fun. Even though we were slammed, we just had a blast in that process, and we just worked our way through it and had fun through it. Came out on the other side, people happy, made money, and had a good time.
Well, guys, two things I'll tell you. This is the crafted experience from the drinking side in terms of the drinks that he's making based on food that I've designed. It's going to get more interesting. The cooking side and you know, making sure we highlight these unique things. I have some bison short ribs I'm going to cook. I'm unthawing some ostrich steaks right now, literally. And then I've got a camel's something in there. It's like a camel something. So I got, and I'm talking real camel. Not that bull.
So in there.
No toes. But this is it's a camel strip steak. So it's got a piece of fat on it. And that'll be interesting. So I've never even tried it. But I think I can cook anything. So once you know your temperatures, it all kinds of works itself out. So from the ostrich steak and the camel, I'll be thinking of how to enhance or enrich that particular meat. And for the most part, man, we're going to have some fun doing it, guys. So stay tuned. Keep it whiskey. Thanks for being a part of the journey. There's an art to this thing, man. And it's very simple. Have fun.